Who's that? Hi. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. We're back.
Welcome to Mackenzie
And Mom.
This month, we're going to focus on talking about different kinds of life insurance. So today, we're going to be talking about Social Security, the importance of having an updated beneficiary. All right, I think that's it.
I think so.
We have a new addition to the AMT family.
My first grandbaby, little Lucy. Whoa. You got her. Here she is. Say hi.
Okay, now we'll get started. So today we're going to be talking about roadblocks in retirement.
Yes, and that is a great topic to talk about. It is so important to think about before you decide to retire.
So Mom, what do you mean by roadblocks in retirement? What is considered a roadblock?
A roadblock is considered, for example, if you're a golfer or you like to golf. What do you think the main goal is when you golf?
Get the ball in the hole?
That's right.
All right.
Pretty easy, right? So you want to get the ball in the hole, but that sounds really easy, right?
Right.
But it's not. So it's very similar to that. There's hazards along the way when you're doing golf, right? Like water, there's sand bunkers, there's things that you have to go through or go around, right, to get to the final goal of getting the ball in the hole. Well, it's the same thing with retirement. You have hazards along the way that you have to take care of and be proactive in order to retire.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. You're going to get stuck along the way, and because we can't predict the future, it's something that you have to plan for.
That was a great example.
Oh, thanks.
Good job, you little golfer. Mom, have you ever been golfing? No. So Mom, can you give an example of a roadblock?
Sure. A roadblock, I would say probably the most important one, the one that multiplies all the other roadblocks, is going to be longevity. So that's a problem for people in retirement, right? The longer you live, the more money you need to have. You have to plan for it. Before, we used to live 10, 20 years in retirement.
Yeah.
Now people are living 20 and 30 years in retirement.
Yeah.
And the biggest fear is running out of money in retirement because we are living so long. So it has multiplied all these other roadblocks, all these other hazards along the way because of that reason.
So what would be another roadblock?
Another roadblock would be inflation.
Okay.
So that's another one people don't think about, right? So inflation, and it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Do you think the dollar today is going to be the same dollar in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now?
No.
No, it's going to be a different dollar amount. But for some reason, it's just something people don't think about in retirement.
Right.
They think I have this much money coming in. It can stay the same for 10, 20, 30 years, and it will be the same. And that's not the case.
Or maybe they're aware of it, but they just don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, and it's not going to affect them.
Right.
Yes. And in reality, it will affect them.
Yeah.
It will affect their lifestyle. And the whole goal is to maintain your standard of living, right?
Right.
And your lifestyle, because no one wants to change that in retirement.
Right.
Wow, I can see how that would affect other aspects in life.
So what about taxes? Would you consider that a roadblock in retirement?
Yes, absolutely. Do you think taxes are going to go up or do you think they're going to go down?
up.
Absolutely. Taxes will go up. So you have to plan for that, right? As taxes go up, that's more money coming out of your pocket to pay the tax bill.
Right.
If it's more coming out of your pocket, and when you're in retirement, you have a fixed income.
Right.
And so you're paying more money out of your pocket for taxes, and you're living longer, and you're having to deal with inflation.
Yeah.
You need a plan for that.
Right. So how do you plan for these roadblocks that you're talking about?
You have to make sure of your finances, where you're putting your money. For example, another roadblock would be market risk, which that's a big one. And people love the market. That's perfectly fine. But in retirement, you don't get paychecks anymore.
Right.
And again, you're on that fixed income and you're dealing with longevity and you don't want your money to run out. So when it comes to retirement, you need to ask yourself, if your money's in the market, how much money are you willing to lose? She does not like the market risk category at all.
Girl. We don't like the market. Daddy does. So, Mom, are there any other roadblocks that you would like to talk about?
There is one other roadblock I would like to mention.
Okay.
And that is healthcare. So again, we talked about longevity multiplying all the hazards, right? And with healthcare being one, the longer you live,
right,
the more you're at risk for health issues to happen.
Yeah.
Correct? So you want to make sure you've got some good healthcare insurance. And if you don't, it can really eat up your entire finances.
Yeah.
And along with that goes, if you have a partner or spouse and you're married, a lot of times you end up, if one of you gets sick, you end up spending a lot of your finances on the other one's health care. And then where does that leave you when you're by yourself? So you really have to plan for your spouse's health care, yours, and make sure you have all that together, because if you don't, it will really put a hole into your overall financial picture. Yeah. I'm so glad you tuned in, and we will be coming back every other Wednesday.
Yep.
With a new topic.
So please like, share, subscribe to our channel, comment, whatever works for you. We greatly appreciate it, as always.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank y'all so much for watching today.
Ready? One. Lift her up when we say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye. Bye.